Right, let's see what the energies are for the week ahead, Sunday to Sunday. Wow, it looks like there's some sort of big emotional breakthrough this week. It might come with a little bit of turmoil. We're going to have a message that comes in that really challenges. It's Mercury opposite Saturn, which is your boundaries, your sense of structure, your defense mechanisms, everything that makes you feel safe, that makes you feel secure. Yeah, there's some message that's going to come in, bringing a bit of turmoil that is a real challenger. And it's coming into a place of your life where you are a bit deluded, a little bit living in your rose-colored spectacles, and that is the Pisces kind of area. That is the 12th house area, which is ruled by Pisces. So that's a double confirmation there that this is the area of life, your self-undoing, your self-sabotage, and sometimes your spirituality, your very higher purpose and faith in life. We've got Pisces again, and we've got Neptune, which rules Pisces again. So this is really massive emphasis on Pisces in the 12th house this week. And it really is speaking of busting through your delusions. The second energy that I pulled from the astrology oracle this week is Neptune, which is the planet of dissolving structures, dissolving Saturn kind of boundaries, is right up against Uranus. It's conjunct right on top of the planet Uranus. In fact, that is such a rare event. This is just an oracle type situation. This is, I don't know, once in every 1,000 years that these two would be conjunct. No, maybe not. But 300 years or something. So yeah, there's something unexpected. There's some chaos being dissolved in a way. And this is, again, as I said, the Pisces house, and the 8th house is where this is also playing out. And that's the Scorpio house of deep emotions. That is the psyche. So you're being really asked to excavate here into the recesses of your psyche and your subconscious mind and your deep programming. Yeah, you're going to be really, something's going to startle you out of your complacency. It might dissolve things that you've relied on, challenge your structures, and it's could bring some turmoil. So don't panic about any of this, because you're like a baby in the birth canal, literally waiting to come out, and you can feel the contractions, and you're thinking, what the hell is this? I'm in my nice, snuggly, warm environment where I've been nice and cozy for 9 months, and I'm suddenly feeling these contractions, and you're panicking because it doesn't feel pleasant. It's new, it's different, it's shocking. You might be feeling the need to play a bit of chess, try and control the situation, try and use Saturn to solidify your boundaries and cling on to what you know, but that's not what you're supposed to do, because your future on the outside, once these contractions, once you've gone through this birthing process, your future is so much brighter than you can imagine. So really, push might come to shove this week, or this process might start this week. But there is soul radiance there that you will be finding. It is a rebirth of sorts, and you are getting this message that you are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. So there is, there's no problem there. If things are shaky, and they might not be, that you might skate through this with ease. You might have already done a lot of inner work, and this might just be the final little push. But for some people, there might be a little bit of news coming out of left field that shakes everything up and challenges your sense of security. But don't worry, Cancer is all about security, and you are safe because that is the new moon there. So even with change and fresh starts, this is a good thing, and you are being looked after. And this is further verified by the fishing pole card. That really does speak of self-reliance. When you've got a fishing pole, you can catch your own food. You can look after yourself. You don't need to rely on external circumstances. There are a lot of other words on this card: poetry in motion, self-improvement, but really it's the self-reliance that when you've got a fishing pole in your hand, and you do, that you're very well equipped to feed yourself and feed the others around you. It's a very nurturing along with this Cancer kind of vibes. It's a very nurturing card. And just to complement that, heart and home, there's a very happy home scenario, very cozy sort of situation here. Security, love, kindness, belonging, family, contentment, legacy. Something about boundaries as well. Heart's desire, longevity, peace. So don't worry about any turmoil that is around you. Somehow this might end up bringing prosperity your way. And it might be a bit of a comedy, or at the very least, keep a sense of humor about all this. There is one caution in this energy this week, and that is to avoid too many choices, too much indecision. Narrow your options down to one and go for it. So don't be paralyzed. It's easy when you get news that sort of shakes up your foundations, or that dissolves or casts some murkiness around these sort of offbeat aspects of your life. Yeah, it does. It feels like a lot of energy being stirred up here, and you know, with the 12th house in Pisces and the 8th house, it's really not going to be in a comfortable, logical place of your mind. So it's going to be about having the faith that things, anything that happens is happening for you. It's not happening to you. So yeah, the energies, just remember that, keep the faith that this life on the other side is going to be so much better than you can imagine. And there's a real soul radiance that's going to burst through. It's a whole new you, and you are very safe to do it. So let's pull some tarot cards to see if we can get a bit more information on what this energy, how this energy might play out for us all, or for you if you resonate with this message. Wow, interesting. So you're starting the week with your boundaries quite high. You may be feeling like you've got some battling to do. Remember, there was that chess game that you've been playing to keep your boundaries firm. Where's that Saturn card gone? It's over here. So that's where you're starting the week, but you're also feeling quite hopeful that you're on a roll, that you are sort of on the top of your game here, and you feel like kind of in control of the future, and you're on your high horse. You feel like you are winning this game of chess. There is a slight essence of smugness around this card that I've been picking up recently, where if you're not careful, the high horse nature of this vibe might come to unseat you. Now, the energies of how this might evolve, what might change, is this is a real Queen of Queens card. So either I'm picking up that this is your energy. It is the Queen of Queens. It's the embodiment of the feminine essence of attracting. So you're feeling like you're attracting a whole new life, which is sort of what we picked up on. And you're ready to fling yourself off onto a journey of the unknown, and it might be at the hands of a love offer or an apology or some kind of sincere sort of statement from one of your family members or something that just makes you feel so good. So you will be feeling like you are the queen of the world, really. Now, how that situation may evolve, the future, how that might unfold, there is an element of justice coming, and justice might work for or against you. So it very much depends. If you have been suffering under delusions, this will sort of reveal the truth to you, and so will the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of people think the Wheel of Fortune is just nothing but good luck, but when someone's wheel goes up, somebody else on the wheel goes down. That's just the nature of how this sort of works. And so it's sort of only up to you to know which side of this equation you're on, because justice comes in to balance the scales that have been out of balance, and the wheel turns, and these are big cards, so something big is likely to transpire, and it may well feel you left out in the cold. That is a card of misery, so you might just have the rug pulled out from under you is kind of what I'm picking up, and that definitely kind of meshes with the cards that we had earlier from the astrology, with a message coming in that challenges your structures, and then there's just a whole lot of confusion and perhaps shock. So the turmoil, Where the rolling in money comes into it is anybody's guess. It could just be rolling in big emotions. But yeah, look, there could be a windfall in here. We've got some really lucky cards in here too. So the luck could come to you with the Star, with the Fool, with the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. And maybe that causes misery. Maybe you win lotto and everyone suddenly hates you. That is one way that this could potentially play out. I'll get the last couple of cards for guidance. What guidance do we need here? Best course of action. Okay, no, I'm getting guidance for this situation, especially as refers to being left out in the cold. What is this about? Cash strapped. There's a no. Surprising news. Okay, so surprises are a theme this week. So it looks like a roller coaster, not only starting off rolling in money and then surprising news may come and leaving you cash strapped. Whew, what a trip. More cards, please, because I'm struggling to understand these various energies. Yeah, so you can't count. If you get a sniff that you might be rolling in money, you can't count on it because the rug could easily be pulled. And I go back to the start. You're sort of on a roll. You've got your defenses up. You're feeling quite strong. You're feeling very, very hopeful, and you are feeling very smug. So it's almost like don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Don't count the chickens before they're hatched, because something could come along and just derail everything. And it could be to do with love and romance. It could be to do with a business partnership. Whatever your scenario, this is a collective reading, and this is the energies for the week for a big bunch. What else? What else is the guidance here? Just stay alert to the possibilities that things could unravel. Okay, what does this mean? Look, again, we've got the need to be smart, to be a master, to use your brain. And that happened with the chess. I think this is the message now that's been verified with the master card and a chess playing card. It is really trying to keep your grip mentally on things. There is a person of earth who may sweep in with an offer. That's what this might be. An offer to possibly collaborate, to do business, or it might be romance. It does seem to be bedroom related. And you may be swept along into something that is different from what you're expecting or hoping for. So be cautious this week, but there might be some turmoil there, but it's only going to work in your favor. So roll with it. You're protected and there's a great outcome ahead of you. There's a new you that's waiting to shine. Yeah, you just got to get over this. It's being birthed out into a whole new life, I'm getting. So it is working in your favor. So just remember that through the ups and downs, the changes and surprises that might come your way. So this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love and joy.